All right. Okay. Okay. Well, hello everybody. My name is Bryan Lynch, and my amateur radio call sign is November Mike 7 Charlie. Tonight we're going to hang out for a few minutes, and we're going to do 2 satellite passes. The International Space Station is just rising now above the horizon for me, and then a few minutes after that passes, we'll just hang out here, and we'll do another pass of the Fox Oscar 29 satellite, linear satellite, that'll be on right after this. So let me just adjust my volumes a little bit here, and we'll turn our power down a little bit here. And sometime in the next few seconds we should start to hear the space station come on. Let me check the satellite status to make sure it's actually going to come up. ISS FM, looks like it's up and running. This is the MSAT Oscar satellite status page. This is the best place to go. It's just msat.org/status. This is the best place to go to look up the current status of satellites reported by users all over the globe. So nothing quite yet. We'll just hang out here for a few minutes and see as the signal comes up. Oh, I'm starting to hear something now. A little something at least. I'm at 15.8 degrees and rising. So hopefully in the next 5 degrees or so, we should start hearing more and more, and I'll turn the radio audio on for you so you can listen with me as well. Oh, there we go, here we go.
November Mike 7 Charlie.
Alpha Kilo 6, Quebec, India, Delta Mike 06.
November Mike 7 Charlie, Charlie November 85.
Station, please come again. This is Alpha Kilo 6, Quebec, India.
Alpha Kilo 6 Quebec, India, November Mike 7 Charlie, Charlie November 85.
Mike 7 Charlie, QSL.
QSL 73.
November Mike 7 Charlie, this is Victor Alpha 7, X-Ray Oscar.
Victor Alpha 7 X-Ray Oscar, November Mike 7 Charlie, please copy Charlie November 85.
Copy Charlie November 85, copy Delta November 09.
Delta November 09, QSL 73.
November Mike 7 Charlie, KJ7 COA, Charlie November 88,
KJ7 COA, November Mike 7 Charlie, QSL, my friend. Good to hear you from Charlie November 85.
QSL, good to hear you too. Hey, I'm back on HF, so give me a frequency sometime.
Roger, 7-3, bud.
7-3. Alpha Kilo 6, Quebec, India, KJ7 COA, Charlie November 88. KJ7 COA, this is Victor Alpha 7, X-Ray Oscar, Delta November 09. Victor Alpha 7 X-ray Oscar, KJ7 COA, Charlie November 88, QSL 73. QSL 73.
November Mike 7 Charlie, Charlie November 85.
KM7EAA, CN87.
Kilo Mike 7 Echo Alpha Alpha, November Mike 7 Charlie, Charlie November 85.
November Mike Charlie, what was the rest?
November Mike 7 Charlie, I'm in Charlie November 85.
Thanks, 7-3.
7-3.
Sign November Mike 7 Charlie, this is Alpha Kilo 6 Quebec India, QSL.
Alpha Kilo 6 Quebec India, QSL.
Awesome, Brian. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir. Alpha Kilo 6 Quebec India, November Mike 7 Charlie, 7-3.
Kilo 7, Uniform Kilo Yankee. Port lane, there, yes, sir. Kilo 6, your Delta, Delta Mike 13, San Diego. Kilo 6, SD, KJ7, COA, Charlie, November 88.
November Mike 7 Charlie, Charlie November 85.
November Mike 7, this is Foxtrot 7, Delta November 06. Charlie November.
Kilo Foxtrot 7 again.
November Mike 7 Charlie, this is 7 Sierra Lima Victor, Delta November 06.
QSL from Charlie November 85, November Mike 7 Charlie, 7-3.
November Mike 7 Charlie, QSL 73s, and thanks for the contact. KF7SLV.
7 Charlie, KF7SLV, KJ7 COA, Charlie November 88.
KJ7 COA, QSL.
All right, so we're starting to lose the bird. It's down to 13 degrees, so we'll try for another few more seconds to see if we can get anybody else.
November Mike 7 Charlie, Charlie November 85.
Okay, woo. So, all right, cool. Well, hi everybody. I got a couple viewers tonight. Nice to see you. Nice to have you hanging out with me while I play on the radio for a little bit. We just did a pass of the International Space Station, the FM satellite, and it's still technically above the horizon for me, but it's down to 5.2 degrees, which means for me, having my antenna on the ground, it's having to point through houses and trees and all kinds of other stuff. So that the signal becomes weak and unusable way before it hits 0 degrees at the horizon. So yeah, that's just the way it goes. So we're done with this one. We're gonna set up next, well actually let's talk about who we talked to. We got 5 QSOs on that pass, which is actually a lot for the space station. We got Alpha Kilo 6 Quebec India, Victor Alpha 7 X-ray Oscar, Kilo Juliet 7 Charlie Oscar Alpha, Kilo Mike 7 Echo Alpha Alpha, and Kilo Fox 7 Sierra Lima Victor. So we got 5 QSOs on that pass, which is really good. What we're going to do is we're going to set up next for the FO-29 satellite. So I'm going to just show you how I do that. And I'm going to see if I can show you the rest of this page here. Maybe resize this for you and see if I can make this look a little bit better. Here we go. So this is actually the full page of what I see when I'm controlling the satellite and the satellite antenna and the radio. This is the full thing I see. So all we have to do to look for the next satellite is we click on Next Passes. And it looks up the next passes above a certain degree. These little satellite names are at the top of each one of these boxes. And each one of them has a little flag next to it that says whether it was heard or not heard by another CSN Technologies SAT controller user. So every time you log a QSO with somebody or you manually report that you've been able to use the satellite, it turns this flag green or red for everybody else. So the next one we're going to do is the Fox Oscar 29 satellite. It's supposed to start rising at 9:15. It's 9:14 right now, so I'm going to click on FO-29. And you actually get to hear the alert sound that plays this time. Here, I'll make my backyard antenna feed a little bit bigger for you for a second as well, so you can see that. You can see my antenna rotating. That's pretty cool, huh? It's all rainy and nasty outside, and we got a satellite antenna rotating in the backyard. I love that. Very cool. So we can see it's 19 seconds to go before the FO-29 satellite starts to rise. Looks like my antenna is almost done moving into positions. Let me move this video window back over here for us. Sorry for showing you how the sausage is made a little bit there for a second. We'll just put it like this for now. There we go. Okay, cool. That way you can still see the antenna back there. Alright, so we got 0.9 degrees and rising. It's coming from the north to the south. If you haven't seen this display before, this pink like shaded in area right here is a feature you can employ where you do a survey of the RF signals around your house or around the antenna, and it makes a 3D map of, well, not a 3D map, it makes a shaded color map of where it finds radio sources. So it just so happens that when the antenna is pointed between the south and the east, especially at my house, this is where my house is behind the antenna. So all these little emissions from all the electronics and everything in the house actually produces some noise. And I like to turn this on because it's a good reminder for me that I can't talk through the house, right? We're going to lose the signal tonight. Remember, the way this polar chart works is the satellite starts at the green dot up here, and then it follows the yellow line across the horizon, and then it lands and leaves the horizon at the red dot. So it's going to go from north to south. So tonight, instead of me being able to talk on the satellite from the entire distance from north to south, I'm going to be able to talk on it in about 4 or 5 degrees of more elevation right now. And also, by the time the satellite gets to where my mouse is right now, it's going to start going down below the house around 30 or 35 degrees, somewhere in there. We're going to start to lose everybody. They may still be able to hear us, but we're not able to hear ourselves, and that's the golden rule about satellite communication. If you can't hear yourself, you shouldn't keep transmitting because you could just be talking over somebody else. So, yeah. The other thing we have to do is we have to set our RIT tonight, because I played with FO-29 on a live stream, geez, I think it was yesterday. You have to set the RIT setting on the radio, which if you look at the radio screen on the bottom right, it says RIT sort of in the middle on the right hand side. It says 0.00. What you have to do on these linear satellites is your voice goes in on one sideband and it comes out on another sideband, and you have to adjust your receive so that because it's not perfectly aligned the way I understand it. It's a little bit off. So you have to adjust your receive slightly, very, 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 very slightly, so that you can hear your own downlink. You can hear your own voice. So that's something I'll have to do as soon as we start to get a signal on FO-29 here. So let me put my headset on, and let me put my headset on and see if I can hear myself whistle, and we'll turn on the radio audio right now for you. Let me do this and adjust that a little bit. There we go. Okay, cool. So I can hear a little whistle from myself. So what I'm going to do now is you're going to see me tuning the RIT value until my voice sounds normal, or at least more normal. So listen for that with me. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. I'm just getting tuned in on the satellite here. It'll be up in just 1 second. All right, let's call out and see if we can find some people to talk to.
Okay, there we go. All right, now we're up. November Mike 7 Charlie. November Mike 7 Charlie calling CQ on FO-29. November Mike 7 Charlie. Here's somebody out in the south frequency there, and then somebody else is doing CW close to us, I hear. CQ satellite, November Mike 7 Charlie calling CQ on Fox Oscar 29, November Mike 7 Charlie. CQ satellite, November Mike 7 Charlie calling CQ satellite, November Mike 7 Charlie. CQ satellite, November Mike 7 Charlie. Again. CQ satellite, November Mike 7 Charlie calling CQ satellite, November Mike 7 Charlie. CQ satellite, November Mike 7 Charlie, calling CQ satellite, November Mike 7 Charlie. CQ satellite, November Mike 7 Charlie, calling CQ on Fox Oscar 29, November Mike 7 Charlie.
November Mike 7 Charlie, Norway 6 Lima, Norway, Delta Mike 03.
Norway 6 Lima, Norway, November Mike 7 Charlie, QSL, copy Charlie, November 85. Hello again, sir.
Hello again, hello again. Thank you again for the videos. You're coming up here, as I've now got 26 degrees. This is the second or third night that I've worked this satellite, and I'm very surprised because I never heard it before.
You're lucky because this satellite has been down for ages and ages. N6OVT.
Yeah, hello David.
Hey, David. Hey. Yeah, I told N606 to move up, so maybe he'll move up.
Yeah, I'm here.
There he is.
There we go.
And WA6JKN, you there? Oh, he probably forgot. Anyway, hello everybody.
Yeah, this is an old satellite. Does anybody know when it was launched?
I can look it up real quick. It's been a while. I remember working ages ago.
Yeah, the batteries must be no good now, right?
No, it's like AO7, just running on the solar cells only.
I guess it's a higher orbit, right?
I think it is. It seems to last longer, so higher.
Well, definitely. Just look at the footprint.
Yeah, it's kind of like RS-44, but still, you'd think it would be in eclipse a large part of the nighttime, don't you?
Yeah, I don't know. There's like a special space gremlin up there working on it.
Well, it's lit up right now. It's still got sunlight on it.
Yeah, well, that's fine. That's fantastic.
This is awesome. Yeah, it's been a long time since I was regularly operating.
It's 30 years old. 30 years old.
There you go.
Did you guys hear about that other new satellite? What is it? Hold on a second here.
Whatever it's called, TICO.
Yeah.
Whatever that is, yeah.
Yeah, Tenco.
What kind of satellite is it?
Sometimes it's not up to date.
Well, that's how I heard about this satellite.
Oh, fantastic.
What's it called? Tenco?
So we're just in a fade right.
Yes, TICO.
We're just fading a little bit right now, so the signal will come back. The signal will come back.
Well, I'll go on satellite here and see if it shows up on the shed. Yep, there it is. Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, there's just TICO 2. There it is, KLH2.
Right. I think that's a linear bird, right?
Oh, it's not an FM satellite, I hope.
No,
No, it's linear.
linear.
Well, this helps.
With UHF down.
They would just get a damn higher orbit. That would be great.
Yeah, that's easier said than done.
Well, they need rocket motors. They need rocket motors like Oscar 10 and 13, that's why.
Yeah. Well, my noise level's about 4.5 to 5, and you guys it's coming down at S9.
Everybody is. I have amplifiers on, but you're all over S9.
Yeah, I'm going to start to lose you guys here.
What we'll yell at you as you go by, or as we go by.
We'll wave at you when you go by.
That sounds good, guys.
Your signal's still good. I don't know. I guess JKN didn't make it tonight. He texted and said he'd be on, but he forgot. Oh, somebody's up the band there.
Kilo 6 Sierra Foxtrot Oscar.
Hey, there he is. How's it going?
Is that you, David?
That be me. SFO. There's a few other people here. K6 SFO,
November Mike 7 Charlie. How's it going?
Oh, QSL, good to hear you tonight, Brian.
Turn on that Doppler.
Yeah, I'm just about to lose you guys. Just about to lose you. So have a good evening in 7-3. November Mike 7 Charlie.
well, yeah, 5-9 here.
Yeah, you're still strong. 73 and 6 hours 6.
Yeah, 73. Yeah, 73, and K6 SFO, Norway 6 Lima, Norway, here in Southern California.
All right, cool. Well, that was fun doing 2 satellites. We don't usually get to do 2 in such a close order. A lot of the time, you know, you have to wait hours and hours and hours in between when the birds fly over, and you can see they're only overhead for 10 to 15 minutes, and really less than that time is usable time when the satellites are actually visible to your antenna and not behind a house or behind a tree or something like that. So anyways, cool. Well, what did we get? Well, we got at least four QSOs on that pass with FO-29. We got November 6 Lima November, November 6 Oscar Victor Papa, Kilo 6 Sierra Foxtrot Oscar, and November 6 Radio Sierra X-Ray. So again, you know, as you hang out with me and do more and more of these, you'll see there's sort of a regular group of people. It's really a niche part of the hobby. You're either like really into it or you've never done it before, you know. There's a lot of the same people you hear a lot of the time. So a lot of the same regulars are on there, and it's great to have this community with them. I really enjoy meeting up with them and having some friends to talk to. So anyways, again, we did the International Space Station tonight. We did Fox Oscar 29 tonight together. And you got to kind of see, I sort of rearranged the windows so you could sort of see a little more of how you activate and do all that. And when I'm done, by the way, when I'm done with the satellite pass, the antenna will return to the center here, or if I can also just push ready, and the antenna will return to pointing straight up and down. So anyways, that's about it. My voice is starting to go a little bit. I need to stop and have a drink. But thanks a lot for hanging out with me tonight. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments or email me at novembermike7charlie@novembermike7charlie.com. All right, thanks a lot. 7-3 from November Mike 7 Charlie. I'll be clear.